to be afraid of it.
Leaving Panama and head to Peru. Yeah.
That way. So here's something that we learned. Oh, that's really loud. So here's something we learned. Oh, that's louder. Okay, so this is what happens. We traveled an hour by taxi to get here, and then we got stuck in a at the park, not knowing quite where to go, and so we actually missed the kids eating. Today was the first day for the feeding program, so he was just showing us pictures of the kids eating. So that's what happens when you travel. You can't always get it right. We're a little delayed. All right, I'm really excited to introduce you to David Lyles. David has been a missionary for at least 6 months now.
Yeah, yeah, 24 years.
Yeah, 24 years in Peru. And so we met for the first time yesterday. He actually helped me. I didn't get footage of it. I could later today, but I have a broken tooth, so I've been going to the dentist, and I got to go back here in a few minutes. But David's been a missionary here for 24 years. And so he introduced us to Walter and the needs of this ministry, and so just wanted to give him a chance to maybe explain kind of what he does and what Pastor Walter do here in Lima.
Yeah, well, right behind me here you can see a map of the sectors of a place called the Way of the Savior. There's about 1.2 million people from Lima that live in those areas, and so what Walter wants to do is start a new church in each one of the districts behind here. We've been successful so far in starting one in 6 of the 16 districts, and this is the mother church of all those. They have here on grounds, they have a ministry for people who are in wheelchairs and are blind. They specialize in those two discapacities. And then they also have a counseling center and a local church. So all those ministries are funneling into the local church and into the ministries here. This is a ministry recognized by the government. And now that we have a Manna Center here as well, God is going to be funneling people not only into this work, but also into the works around that this church has started.
They were just showing me earlier this picture over here. These are all of his projects that he started. These are like independent churches now that, you know, they're not governed, they're not run by him, that he has trained people to do the work of ministry. And so this is a new project. So we were aware, I just found out today, so this is the very first day for us to have a feeding program here with this church. But David he's divided up the funds, so we're actually involved in 2 projects now with the kids that are disabled that can't come to the program here.
Yeah, that ministry is called Lives Worth Living.
Life in Lima. We are on the 19th floor of a building at an Airbnb apartment, and it's been a good place. No air conditioning. It's really hot right now, but we have lots of fans. It's a Sunday afternoon. The boys are hanging out. And Christine is cooking.
Wow. I'm cooking a very strange colored bacon, theoretically. We're not sure.
Oh, how things are changing.
It's cold.
Where are we?
We are in Peru? Cusco.
Lima. Wait, Lima? Cusco.
Nobody knows where we're at. So we've gone from a little bit warm, the hottest month of the year in Lima, to the mountains, which now it's chilly. So we're getting a...
Chile, it's Peru.
Haha, but it's not Chile, it's Peru.
We are going on an adventure. We're gonna go to Machu Picchu. We didn't plan on that or think we'd get to do it, but we're up here in Cusco, and missionary here knew a tour guide contact that hooked us up with some good deals. So we have no idea what we're getting into.
Off to the races, leaving 11,000 feet. We are drinking our coca tea that's supposed to help with altitude sickness. Delicious. To get to Machu Picchu, we have to take a taxi to the other side of town. Then we have to take like a bus, an hour 45 to get to a train. The train takes an hour 45 to go to Aguas Caliente. And then tomorrow morning we'll wake up and we will hike up the mountain for an hour and a half to get to Machu Picchu. That's how you get there. Woo! Let's go. Oh.
now gonna go up to some hot springs, and to get there, we gotta cross this bridge.
Boys. All right, so I have nobody to hold the camera, so I'm the tripod today. So this is Daniel Duke, and this is Claudio. What's your last name?
Wamani.
Claudio Wamani. I have just been able to meet Daniel here in Cusco a couple days ago, and I got the chance to drive out to Pisac to visit their ministry. So they have a camp, and Claudio is a pastor, and he's starting a project here.
Claudio has no idea when his birthday is. But yeah, it's a really long story what God did. But anyway, the neighbor lady had 9 kids, and when Claudio's mom left the kids, she just said, "Hey, what's a couple more?" And so Claudio kind of picked the 25th of February as his birthday. So
Man,
we're about to celebrate.
You wonder why somebody has like a heart for kids, man. Whenever you get beat up when you're young, maybe it does make your heart tender.